Hi, my name's Brianna and I'm the SDA Intake Manager at MS Queensland. My intakes team purpose is to help customers, as well as the informal and formal supports, navigate the NDIS housing pathway. This series is going to focus on some frequently asked questions that we receive about living in a specialist disability accommodation setting. So our apartments are built for anyone with high physical support needs, which can be a range of disabilities, including MS, other neurological conditions, or conditions such as a spinal cord injury. SDA and aged care are very different conceptually, and SDA was actually developed with a lot of young people who are living inappropriately in aged care settings in mind, in order to provide them more independence in a community setting, with the supports and the purpose-built environment around them that they need in order to live the most independent life. SDA can take place in a house that might have 2 or 3 participants living within it. SDA at MS Queensland, particularly in our new sites, we focus on single occupant or independent dwellings. What that means is, whilst there might be multiple apartments at the same location, that apartment is designed to have one person with SDA living within it and isn't designed to be shared with another person with a disability. SDA is actually a really affordable accommodation option for people that do qualify for this type of housing. Your bricks and mortar are funded through the NDIS through Specialist Disability Accommodation funding. The care on site, which at MS Queensland is usually 24/7, is funded through your NDIS plan as well, with a funding called Supported Independent Living. When it comes to other costs associated with living here, there is a rent component, but we are mindful that people living in SDA have different forms of income, including the disability support pension. So if you'd like to find out more information about what rent might look like for you, please call the team. They can have a chat with you about your particular circumstances and what that could look like. In the past, it did used to be difficult to live in an SDA property and bring your family members along with you. However, as of July this year, there have been updates in the NDIS legislation around this, so that your SDA funding is no longer impacted by wanting to maintain your family relationships in your new home. There are a couple of things you need to do to notify the NDIA this is something that you'd like to do, but it is absolutely possible to live with your family members in an SDA property. As I've mentioned before, SDA comes in a range of different accommodation types. There are houses and there are apartments, and within that there are also different rules for whether you can have pets or not. If you have a particular location in mind at one of our MS Queensland SDA properties, please get in touch with the team and we can talk through those particular circumstances with you. Whilst SDA is considered a long-term housing option for people that want to live in those types of purpose-built accommodation, your agreement in terms of your term of staying in a particular SDA property is dependent on that property and the tenancy agreement that you put in place. At MS Queensland, our agreements are generally 12 months long. They're like any other lease agreement that you'd have living in a rental property in the community. SDA, of course, is a huge topic, and whilst there is a lot of information out there about it, sometimes it's hard to understand your personal circumstances within that. So please give us a call on 1800 413 717 to talk to the team a little bit more about your personal circumstances, or you can email us at info@msqld.org.au. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.